I'm Philip Dilmay. I go to some of the most dangerous places on Earth to show you what it takes to stay alive. I've traveled the globe facing challenges where you wouldn't last a day without the right survival skills. Today I have with me survival experts Caitlin Milks and Megan Caldwell. We are going to Walmart and we will show you how to properly prepare for a camping trip and tell you what it takes to get home safely. It's a calm night in Kennesaw with about a 60-degree temperature. However, if we were thrown into the wild like we are now, we would not last a day. We are going to show you some of the basic necessities that you need to survive for a camping trip, some recommended food to take, and explain the importance of it all.
The first thing in every good camping trip you need is a good bottle of water. It has to be durable, so it's not just going to break. It has to be refillable. It's going to go in the car.
Second thing you need is a good book bag. It needs to be durable, carry all your supplies, and it needs to distribute the weight evenly between your shoulders and your waist. Okay. Should I do this one?
Cut off. The next most important thing is a fire starter. Fire is a basic necessity of life. It cooks your food, it boils your water, it keeps you warm. A good thing to bring is a plastic match holder. You take your matches, put it in there so if it rains, your matches will still be usable. If that doesn't work,
you get a flint fire starter. You strike the metal against the flint. No.
keep going.
Totally have it.
I tried to zoom in, but it won't do it.
What the 5 seconds.
I'll speed it up.
We should just include the what the
Oh.
People walk in the background.
Okay.
It's just
That's what I was doing.
Another important thing you need is a durable knife. Anything sharp, able to defend yourself if you need to, cut down a tree if needed, and skin anything, any animal you may catch.
You're also going to need a good first aid kit in case you're dying. You know, you have something to help save your life. While this one may be a little bulky, you may want to build your own, especially if you have special medication needs and stuff like that.
While you're out camping, you're going to need somewhere more comfortable to sleep than the tent ground. So, we have an array of sleeping bags we can choose from. You must pay attention.
Can I have call manager Robert to electronics? Call manager Robert to electronics, please. Thank you.
You must pay attention to the degrees on the sleeping bag. Because if you're out in 70-degree weather, you're not wanting one that is super thick, that's going to make you super hot. So, this one's recommended for 40 to 60-degree weather, probably about the temperature we have right now. And while these may be cute, they're more than likely not going to keep you warm. So the better one, if you're going out in extreme temperatures, is this backpacking mummy bag. It is considered to be good for 10 degrees to 30 degrees temperature outside.
Well, obviously we're going to need somewhere dry to sleep, so it needs to be something small because I'm not going to carry this thing around the wilderness.
So you're out in the wilderness and you run out of water, but you have your fire starter. So what do you do now? You bring a pot so you can boil your water, so you have sanitary water to drink. You can also use the pot, because it is so big and you want to use your space wisely, to put clothes in or other items that you may bring along.
But where are you going to get the fire to boil the water if you don't have a handy axe? You got to chop down wood. I know I said before you can chop it down with a knife, but that's not very practical. Now, is it will be realistic? You can take a camp axe.
You're also going to need a flashlight for obvious reasons. Can you stop now?
Another thing you're going to need when you go camping is some bug spray. Depending on what season it is, mosquitoes might be bad. So, Hello, little girl. So you're gonna need some bug spray. Also, bug spray can double as a torch. Go for it.
Alright, so you're gonna need a compass just in case you get lost in the woods. Or actually, just to find your destination of your trip. This one's a lymphatic compass and it's very good. You can pick up
You're also going to need a steel whistle in case something's trying to attack you. Maybe you can scare an animal off, or just in case you're in some kind of danger.
We've arrived at our food destination. That's inconvenient. So, after the long trek up the mountainside to our campsite, we're gonna be hungry. Let's get some beef, hot dogs. Meat. Yummy.
Another good thing to get, some nutritious Nature Valley, because it says nature, so be good for nature. Granola bars are very nutritious. Almost any brand you get. Fiber One. Got your fiber.
I'll have to go to the bathroom.
Nutrigram. Nutritious.
You might also want some chips, something to snack on, get out of my face. Pizza Pringles, they're really delicious. These are my personal favorites, but you know, whatever floats your boat, we'll just get both.
Another thing to get, soup. Non-perishable and sirloin burger. You know it's good. Now that we have all of our camping supplies, and we have informed you of how to get your own for a safe camping trip, we're about to get in the car, have our own safe camping trip, and you have a good night.
Though we did not mention it, you must also remember to pack season-appropriate clothing and enough of it. And finally, remember, we are not actually survival experts, we just play them on TV, so always seek an actual expert help before going into any life-threatening situation.